Triangle Family Services provides a safe and comfortable space for children to visit with a non-custodial parent when a disruption has happened in the family that causes safety concerns. We have a saying in supervised visitation that goes, children don't want to lose their parents, they just want to lose the bad stuff. And we are here when bad stuff has happened that affects children. One particular family that I remember involved two children, two very different ages, a 3-year-old and a 13-year-old. And a domestic violence event occurred late at night. And the 13-year-old was upstairs but heard it. When I met those two children, it was 2 months later, and they had not seen their father for the entirety of their 2 months. I brought them to the center, I gave them a tour of the center, and I talked about how they would get an opportunity to spend time with their dad here. And the 3-year-old just kept saying, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," and looking where, thinking the dad was here already. And the 13-year-old was visibly upset and a little bit scared, but also said to me, "I really miss him." And we talked through those things about how it would be a safe place, and we scheduled the visit. And when the day for the visit came, and I actually came down with those two boys, with the social worker, and at the stairs, the 3-year-old ran into his dad's arms and just cried and asked his daddy, "Where were you? Where were you? I missed you." And his dad cried as well. And the 13-year-old stood in the doorway. And the father put down the 3-year-old and looked at his son and gave him his space and looked him right in the eyes and said, "I'm sorry, son. I've missed you." And the 13-year-old looked down at his feet and looked up at him and said, "I've missed you too." We're not the place, we don't do therapy with these fathers and children, but we give them a place to break down the barriers and be able to feel comfortable and begin to build back that bond together. And oftentimes when domestic violence occurs, that same client will be going through the DOSE program and getting lessons there on how to take accountability for what happened and also how to heal some of the wounds. The happy ending, if you will, to these stories is that they complete the DOSE program, the 26 weeks, and they complete a year of supervised visitation with us, and they move on and create some opportunities to find a new normal that's safe for everybody. You know, I get asked why I do this often. The reason I do it is because I believe that children really need both of their parents despite the circumstances. We can provide a place where it is safe, then that child will only benefit with any contact that they're able to have with their parent. It will improve their situation, and research backs that up. You know, we don't want the ability to pay to be a barrier between a child and the parent being able to see them.